feels like it's because of attention. That's it.
Yeah.
It's just because of attention, and I'm not with that, man. Like, I'm not with that because you're doing things that, like you said on the last episode, that actually affect people's lives.
Yeah, and that's the most important thing.
Yeah, and you can't be doing that for attention because people's lives aren't something to play with. And that's just being selfish, and I don't like selfish behaviour, Mr. Kanye West. So stop it. And if you're gonna go to Uganda,
Kanye's like the most selfish person ever.
Yeah, and if you're gonna go to Africa, at least go to my country, Nigeria, not flipping Uganda. What's in Uganda, huh? What's there?
I don't want him to go to Ghana. I just stay away from Ghana. Like,
Nah, I want him to go to Nigeria, low key, man.
Why?
Because that'll be sick. I could say Kanye West went to Nigeria, and I've been Nigeria as well.
I don't want this current Kanye West that is toxic to go to my country.
Okay.
You can stay in Uganda and chill there and do that weird dancing you was doing. Flipping trash guy, man. Fucking trash, man.
What
this
was
guy
that?
saw the camera panned away. He knew the camera was coming back. And then he done that silly dancing. It looked alright, but I mean...
It looked alright!
It didn't look that bad, but I mean...
Mate, come to Nigeria,
Kanye
man. We'll
is
give
just
you that
such a
panning jam.
flipping
It'll fix you
weirdo,
right
man.
up with that FO Euro. You'll get real right. They will give you the good jollof rice, not that trash that they have on the other side, man.
What, you talking about Ghanaian jollof rice?
Yeah.
Oh, you like my mum's jollof rice and it's better than Nigerian jollof rice.
It's not better than my jollof rice.
Yes,
My
it
jollof rice
is.
is Nigerian.
But
jollof
when you
rice.
make jollof rice, you mess it up sometimes.
No, I don't. I messed up once at your house because you guys had the wrong rice.
We had the wrong rice.
Yeah.
That Nigerian rice, what is that? Why is it so big? Well, how come every time I have Nigerian jollof rice, it doesn't taste like anything?
What do you mean it doesn't taste like anything?
It doesn't taste like
Have
anything.
you ever had my jollof rice?
You're Nigerian, you're going to use the big rice again, so I don't really want to taste it.
What's wrong with this big rice?
Don't get me wrong, like...
What's wrong with the rice? That's what you guys do. Oh, rice. The rice is big. That's how the rice is.
No, but the rice
what do you want us to do?
No, but...
Cut every one of them in half.
No, I never said that. The rice that you guys use actually affects the way it tastes.
How?
Because it's so big, it doesn't take all it...
the surface area.
It doesn't take in all the flavour. It doesn't soak in all the flavour.
Mate,
it just ends up being this big rice. It's like you're eating rice and stew mixed together. When you're eating Ghanaian jollof rice, it actually feels like you're eating rice, but it tastes like stew.
Mate, the funny thing is, yeah...
And you love my mum's jollof rice.
What the flip are you talking about? That's basically rice and stew. What you just...
No, but Nigerian jollof rice tastes like...
And your mum makes jollof rice, I think, the same way I do as well.
What's that got to do with anything?
It means that all you're talking about with the thing is people putting the right flavours in it.
Still use the
and
wrong
I'm
rice.
a flavour connoisseur.
No, you're not. You still use the wrong...
I'm not a flavour connoisseur.
I'm better than your seasoning.
Mate, I've made chicken there. I would give it to you, but I'm saving it for the week, innit?
Bro, I make...
You've had my seasoning. You know I'm not bad at cooking.
I never said you're bad.
You're good at seasoning, but I'm good as well. Like, I made chicken. Ask Chibu, yeah? I made chicken this week. It was flipping bad. I gave him jollof rice as well. This guy messaged me. Cooked to perfection. I don't play in the kitchen, boy.
I'm still better than your seasoning, but I mean, you're pretty good.
Thank you.
But I'm still better.
And you're quite good as well. When we have...
Good.
What do you want me to say then?
Give me my full props.
What do you want me to say?
If you're good and I'm better than you, then I can't be quite good. What am I? Say it. Say it. Go on.
You're quite good.
See, you're not even real, man. You're not real.
I'm not real, man. I'm out of this world.
Intent to supply, intent to be a better person.
Intent to, man. That film was flipping garbage, and I'm sorry for you because you went to watch it twice.
Intent to make a better film. I'm gonna make a film one day, man. Can't we make a film?
I'm on it, man. You know I'm making film, so I'm gonna make a film.
Intent to, man. Intent to.
It was garbage, man. I gave it 1 star.
Did you rate it on IMDb?
Yeah, I gave it 1 star. It was trash.
Let's try to be constructive about this.
Okay.
So, I didn't know that the guy who was in it, the Femi guy. Yeah, he directed it. So when I found
both of them did. There was 2 of them that were in it. There was the other guy that...
I don't really know much about the other guy, but I know about the Femi guy.
Because he's in adulthood. He's done a lot of stuff, yeah.
So when I found out that he does the directing, I was actually excited because I was like, "Raw, this guy, he's directed it. I like the role.
He directed the first one as well, man.
I like the roles he plays and stuff.
He plays the same guy every time.
Yeah, but I like him.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, and he's British, and he's African, so I mean,
and his name's Femi.
He's got to vouch for him. But yeah, so yeah, I like him, and I found out he was a director as well. So I was like, oh, this is sick. The Intent to. Saw the poster, those palm trees. Didn't like that. The first one was in the UK. We don't have palm trees in the UK. So where do they have palm trees? What country do they have palm trees in?
Nigeria.
Jamaica. Why would they ever need to go to Jamaica? So go and watch the film, and Scorcher isn't in it. Which
he's in prison.
Let me finish.
Sorry.
Let me finish. Which wasn't gonna happen anyway. But this is my issue with what's going on. Scorcher was the best part of Intent 1.
Yeah, he was. He's actually a very good actor.
He's a very good actor, and he's not in part 2. So,
but don't you think they kind of did that because he wasn't there?
What do you mean?
Like they couldn't go like let's what? Did he die? He didn't die, did he?
No.
They couldn't go. Okay, let's take it to the next step. They kind of had to go. Scorcher's not in it. What do we do now?
Yeah, no, I get that. But your best part of your film isn't in the next one, so let's replace it by going to Jamaica. That's how I decide. You know what? I don't know where I'm going with this. Intent 2 wasn't a good film. People that I know have come up that I've met have been like, have you seen Intent 2? I was like, yeah. They were like, it wasn't good, innit? I was like, yeah, I know it wasn't good. Why is that the first thing that we have to start talking about? How Intent 2 isn't good?
And the worst thing is, like, it was Britain on display, and it was like urban culture on display. You have Pagey Cake in it. You got Ghetts in it. You got who else? You got Big Tobes in it. You got was Notes in it.
Young Bane's in it.
Oh yeah, it was that rubbish. Yeah, so you got all of these things in there. Yeah, you're putting us on display, and this is what you give us.
One thing I will say that I don't think helped me when I watched this. I think I watched Shiro's Story Part 3.
What?
No, wait. I know this is irrelevant, but trust me, in my head it's relevant because I watched Shiro's Story like a couple of days before I went to watch Intent 2.
Yeah.
And I think I mixed everything up in my head. Like I feel like Shiro was in Intent 2, but he just wasn't in the film.
I think he was actually. He was.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't. Okay.
He wasn't. But I feel like he was in there. But we just didn't see him. So I just felt like I kept seeing Krept Konan everywhere.
Oh yeah, Krept Konan in there. They're rubbish.
Because I saw them in Intent 2. And then I saw them again I saw them in Shiro's Story Part
3, yeah.
Part 3. Then I saw them again in Intent 2. So it was a bit overwhelming to keep seeing them.
Yeah.
Krept is a better actor than Conan.
But not by much though.
He's better.
And I swear Conan was wearing a cap and then a Gucci headband on top of the cap.
And then
he wasn't he?
Ghetto got shot 5 times, but he lived. So wait, what's the problem? What's actually the issue here?
Well, you want us to diagnose the film, basically.
Yeah. Okay. Because you know what? Sorry, I know I keep butting in, but another issue I have was there's been a lot of chat about Intent 2, but no one seems to want to say it wasn't good.
Yeah.
Like no one's coming out to say.
Yeah, I actually haven't heard anyone say.
Like even but Chucky, who I respect him a lot, he didn't say it was good. I don't think he thinks it was good. Chucky, come on, man. Come on, you're one of them. You can't sit there and tell me that was a good film. He got shot 5 times and he was still moving.
And that's how they end it. Just going, I hate that.
So what was the issue? Go on, talk to me. Because you're the film guy, so actually break it down to me. Because I'm being petty right now. I'm just
you're right though. Most of the points you think is right. They went to Jamaica. None of that made any sense. And it's never going to make sense to me. Because I don't know. They're in Jamaica. They have cash-tastic there.
That wasn't the issue. That wasn't the big issue for me. The big issue was the fact that when they was in prison was the best part of the film was the big issue for me.
You told me that prior, and I thought they were going to be in there for like half the film. They were only there for like 10 minutes.
It was a good part in the film, man.
Why?
Because I felt like they could.
You just like prison, man.
Yeah, I do. I feel like they could have done a lot with the wings and stuff.
With the wings.
But yeah, I don't know.
But listen, let me diagnose it, man. So the story wasn't strong enough. What was it about? What was the story?
I don't know, and I've seen it twice.
Exactly. When you don't know what something is about, that's already a red flag. You're going to Jamaica just to go to Jamaica and just give more cameos. They had the guy from Belly, the old Jamaican guy from Belly. He was there taking pictures. Nah, that was annoying, man. And then they have times where this guy's in prison, and then next thing you know, he's at home. You don't tell us that he's come out. He's just home. We're just meant to put 2 and 2 together. It's just annoying. Listen, the film was trash. Cameos unnecessarily. Story was garbage. Direction was alright. It didn't mean nothing. Intent 2. Give us better British films. And I'm tired of British films just
I like the way you done that. Intent 2. Give us better films. I like that. Can I keep going? Sorry,
just give us better films. Listen, not every single black film that has been made has to be about crime. It can just be a story
Maybe
with black
does.
people in it.
Maybe it does, and that's fine if it does.
No, because
give us a better crime. Let Asher D direct. Wait, whoa, because Bulletproof wasn't good either. So what? Wait, what's happening right now? Bulletproof wasn't good. And the two people that we probably trusted the most, Asher D and flipping the guy from Noel Clark, like the guys that we can really rely on, didn't give us something good either. And I heard Bulletproof got picked up. Yeah. It got picked up. How? And I spoke to a girl the other day, and she was like, "Bulletproof wasn't good, innit?" And I was like, "Yeah, it wasn't good." So I just don't understand. Like, it's like the people don't like it, but the people up there like it. No one was saying Intent 2 was good, was bad. I'm gonna say it because
listen. The thing with me is that Bulletproof should have been good. I like the fact that they did Bulletproof because it's a different point of view. It's black police officers policing the streets.
Yeah.
It's not just black
still
men.
Not good.
Huh?
How come it's still not good then?
Because they try to make it too mainstream. It's too jokey. It's not the grit that you want. It's not urban culture. I would say that it's not a correct representation of urban culture. That's probably why. Because these guys aren't really being who they are. Yeah, and it's not funny. But all I'm trying to say is that, like, if we keep giving ourselves black films that have crime in it, that's all people are going to know us for, and we're not really breaking a narrative. So when they do documentaries on flipping BBC about crime, there's no point in arguing against it, because that's all the narrative that we show them. So that's all they're gonna chime into. Even in America, they have black films, but they're not just always about crime. You've got Lottery Ticket, you've got flipping Best Man or whatever. You've got all of these films that are like different stories. Yeah, most of them is either a love story or a hood film. But you have those like Baby Boy that was like, it wasn't really about crime. Yeah, it wasn't really crime. You got a variety in there, man. Like, just give us variety. And give us good variety, man. Like, stop giving us trash.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I agree with everything you're saying. I don't have a problem with black directors and black people making movies wanting to make a crime. I know there's a bigger picture, and that's the most important thing. But if that's all we want to do, that's cool. But we've done Intent 1. The budget wasn't that big. For me, like, I know people don't really like the Intent 1, but for what, like, it's okay, innit? For what they managed to do, it was alright. Number 2 comes out, they get a bigger budget because he said it on Chucky.
And this time they're actually putting out in cinemas as well.
Get a bigger budget. Because I have a bigger budget, I don't really care about the story. Let's just go Jamaica because we can afford it. Yeah. And like,
they look like they just went Jamaica just to have a good time, because all they would do was having a good time. They weren't doing nothing. They were just partying the whole time. Sorry, go on.
But no, I just don't like Intent 2, and I wanted someone to address it. I guess it had to be us.
Yeah, we have to, man. We're the voice of the streets. We're the voice that their people need. So they don't even know they need it.
So yeah, Intent 2 wasn't good. That's it. That's all. I guess that's what that.
Do you think they've exhausted all the hood like crime stories that they could do? Is that what it is?
Mate, I'm waiting for Top Boy 3 to come out, and it's not going to be rubbish. So that's it. That's
my cousin's going to be in it. It's not going to be rubbish. And guess what, guys? I've got an inside scoop. I'm not probably not meant to say this, but I've heard the script. I've read the script. You're in for a You're in for a treat. The funny thing is, we're going around the world now. We're going global. We're going global with it. And it makes sense. Shout out to our lawyer, man. Let's get this money. Let's get to the bag. I'm probably going to go to the premiere when it goes.
Yeah, I want to, yeah.
Nah, just me.
Alright, cool, just represent.
Yeah, come on, man.
You see how, like, you told me that and I just let it go. Like, I didn't try Yeah, just go represent, that's it. I can't go.
Come on, 3BM Top Boy. But yeah, sorry. Let's go into a film that we both did like.
Yeah, I like that, yeah.
Venom.
Yeah.
What did you think of that?
Yeah. Venom was good. Tom Hardy.
He just comes alive when you come on. Yeah, go on.
Tom Hardy, that is my guy.
Yeah.
And you would never fail me because you're just so great. And you're British. You're British as well. Tom Hardy, man. Yeah. He's not the reason why. He's not the only reason why the film was good.
Nah, I feel like he's a big reason why.
Yeah, he's a big reason. Because